Hi everyone, so it's Jess from CraftsyCabin and today I'm going to show you how to make a reveal wheel card. So I start off by stamping and colouring out my images for the card, and today I'm using this stamp from the Mama Elephant Family Time stamp set. Then from plain white card I cut out all of the pieces from the Fawn reveal wheel set. So you get the small round disc and then the scalloped edge disc, which is the main spinning wheel, and I use a gold pin to connect the two together and make sure it still spins. Then I have a plain reveal wheel back, and then from a patterned bit of card from Hobbycraft I've cut the reveal wheel template as well with a semicircle window. Then with foam squares I cut one square into 4 and I stick it to the smallest wheel on the back where the little round bit of the gold pin is. Now what we want to do is with the front semicircle we want to line up the small lines, I don't know if you can see on the scalloped ring. You want to make sure they're not on show between the window, then line it up with the backing card and stick it on. Now we want to line up the main front piece, and with a pencil just draw through the window onto the wheel. Draw it quite lightly because you're going to want to rub it out later, but this is just so that you can line up your sentiment stamp in the circle. Don't worry too much if you get it on the card, because you can just rub it out later on. Now you want to remove the spinning wheel from your back card. Put the backs aside and then stamp on your sentiment. So for this card I've used the sentiments from Fawn, and I've chosen the one that says "You make my world go round," and we're going to line it up in where we've drawn the little guide of the semicircle window. Then for this sentiment stamp I used the Wild Honey Distress Oxide ink to match the front of the card, but you can choose any ink you want. You can use Distress Oxide ink or just normal stamping ink in whatever colour you feel would suit the card. So you can see on mine it's not stamped very clearly on the bottom, so I just re-stamp it again and it's a lot clearer now. And then what I do is set that to the side and let the ink set and sort out the rest of my card. So I've cut out the Mama Elephant stamp and I'm just lining up where I think I'd like it, and I've also got some letters cut out from white shimmer card, and I'm just laying everything out and seeing where I want to put things. It doesn't quite fit at the top, so I decided to put the mum at the bottom and the bear just above in the middle. Then for the letters what I do is use double-sided sticky tape and cut out really thin bits, stick them on the back of the letters, and I do it for all the letters before I stick them down so that I can then line them up. So I do the middle letter first and then line up the M's on the other side. And then I'm just going to do the same for this stamped image. So again I'm going to cut out some blocks of double-sided sticky tape and stick them on the back, kind of spread it around to make sure each part of the bear is stuck down, and then try and stick it as much in the center as I can. now we've got our wheel back, and we're just going to rub out the pencil from earlier. You want to wait until the ink's set so that you don't smudge all the ink from the sentiment, and then you want to reattach it to the back of the card. It's really easy, you just open the pin again and pop it on and then shut the pin. So then we want to attach the front card to the backing card with the wheel. So for this bit you want to use foam pads, so it's a little bit 3D, so that gives room for the wheel to spin to read the sentiment. So I cut out all the little squares, and you want to cover every corner and just put a few in between so that it's got enough support. Then you want to line it up and stick it on. Try and line it up as neatly as possible so you can't see any of the white backing card around the edges. And then you can give it a spin. Then I've got a plain white normal greetings card, and I'm just going to stick it on to there. So I just use double-sided sticky tape for that and cover every edge. Peel it off and stick it down. Then from the same sentiment pack for the spinny wheel, I'm just going to stamp a little turn me sign so that the receiver of the card will know that the card is interactive with a spinny wheel. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if there's any other cards you'd like to know how to make, and I can try and make some more videos. I will leave all the links for the products used in the description if there's anything you'd like to buy. Thank you for watching.